Back on TYT Sports Locked Out. So today, Brendan Rodgers, the Swansea City manager, agreed to become Liverpool's manager. Just 12 days after declining to speak with LFC, he is headed to Anfield after Kenny Dalglish was fired this past off-season. So now the skinny on Brendan Rodgers. He is 39 years old. He was rumored to take over many clubs in England. With Swansea City, he promoted them, finished 11th in the Premier League in 2011-2012. He actually had to quit playing at the age of 20 because of knee problems. He stayed at Reading as a youth coach. Jose Mourinho took him to manage Chelsea's youth team in 2004. He was moved up to the reserve team, then left Chelsea to take the manager's job at Watford, then 1 year later returned to Reading. Many of the reasons Kenny Dalglish was fired from Liverpool was because of the signings. Many people who support the Reds were not in favor of his huge signing of Andy Carroll. Give some credit, though, to Andy Carroll. He has improved. He did improve towards the end of the season. He's only 21 years old, but it was a record transfer fee of 35 million euros. Luis Suarez, yes, a good signing. Jordan Henderson, 21 years old, currently on the standby list with Frank Lampard, what appears to be a thigh injury. So Henderson was a decent signing. Probably not one of the best. Stuart Downing, certainly not worth the money, but on the England roster for the Euros. Luis Enrique, a good player. Charlie Adam, not so much. Liverpool finished 8th in the Premier League this season. So now Rodgers' to-do list, you could say. Firstly, build up the youth system. The likes of Steven Gerrard, Jamie Carragher came from the youth system, so building that up should also be a priority. His second, try to strengthen the midfield. Ever since LFC lost the likes of Xabi Alonso, Javier Mascherano, they have not had suitable players to fill those roles. They are certainly big shoes to fill, but they have certainly not filled them. Maxi Rodriguez appears to be out. The Red supporters in their last home game gave him a standing ovation, chanted his name. It appears that Dirk Kuyt will also be leaving. He wants more playing time. Kenny Dalglish did not give him that, so it appears that he may be heading to Hamburg. And also a lot of question marks with Aquilani, Joe Cole, both of them going on loan. And Joe Cole, by the way, did well for Lille, although he is paid very high per week. Selling points for free agents. What could they possibly be during this offseason for Brendan Rodgers to recruit and sign some players? Could it just be that, yeah, we're going to be in the Europa League? Not a huge selling point, but certainly could be one. Not in the Champions League, so they're going to have to get a lot out of their players this season. Who knows the moves that he will make, but I'm sure that he will find good suitors and I would say respected players, disciplined players to come over and play his style of football. Harry Redknapp had much to say about Brendan Rodgers and the work he did with the Swans. Here's what he first said about Swansea City. I think they're fantastic. What the manager has done with them is incredible. I can't speak highly enough of the job he's done there. If everybody in this country looked at their youth teams and kids' teams and tried to play like they play, that's the way to play the game. If you want to produce technical footballers, they all pass the ball, they're comfortable on the ball, and they take risks. If we could get kids in the country playing like that, I think the game would be much better. And again, Jose Mourinho had this to say, the Real Madrid man who coached Chelsea, had this to say about Rodgers. He is ambitious and doesn't see football very differently from myself. He is open, likes to learn, and likes to communicate. So Liverpool fans, I want to hear from you guys. Let me know what you guys think about this new signing with Brendan Rodgers. What do you think he brings? What kind of players do you think he will sign? How will he change up the team going into next year? So let me know your thoughts. You can certainly tweet those at me, at Rick Strom. Best ones get read. Facebook page in the description below. Comment in the comment section below. Please keep them clean, though. And please also do us a favor. Support what we're doing here. Subscribe to TYT Sports.